with the help of our friends, Trinity, Desiree, and Amira, they explained it to you what store fat means. So, can you say it in a simple sentence? What is the store fat of humps? What is it for? So they can what?
So they can get.
They store their food so that for what? They can drink water because where do you think they live?
Desert.
Do you think there's a lot of water in the desert?
No, because the sun has them dry.
It's very dry and it helps. The hump helps them, and that's the reason why camel has humps. All right, now
I know a thing.
let's compare. Are you ready?
Yes.
Who's ready? Come on.
I need a store. What? What'd you say?
Let's take a look at the picture of diagram, the picture of these two humps in here, compared to this
That's
one.
a refrigerator. That's a refrigerator.
Why you call it refrigerator then?
They got the
They compare it with what?
Hum.
They compare it with humps, but not exactly refrigerator, correct?
Because the refrigerator is empty.
The refrigerator is empty.
No, the refrigerator really fast.
It's missing? Alright, we're gonna find it later. Go look on the floor. Okay, now, last question. Last question, and then we're done. Okay.
Can we see a video?
We will see. I'm sorry. I keep on promising you, but we're gonna watch that. Now compare these two pictures. What are the things that you learned from here, and what are the things that you learned from here? What are the things that you've learned in that picture? Compare it. What information you've learned in here, and what information you've learned in here. Take a look. Talk to your partner. Let me see.
Can you talk to us?
Let's compare these two. What information you can get here and what information you can get from this picture. Talk about it. Whisper. Whisper. Talk about it.
These have been
Ready? Desiree. So talk about the pictures that you have learned. What's the difference? What are the things that you learned? You can just find other eyeshadow. Talk about it.
Stores back when they don't have
No, take a look at this. Take a look at this and this one. What's the difference? What are the things that you've learned here and this one?
This one has a long tail.
So this one it tells what? And this one it tells what?
A long tail. This store's fat.
Come on. So what are the things, this one and this one? What have you learned in this one? What have you learned in this one?
These two have one.
Okay, that's the thing. All right, what else? What about the difference?
This one only has. They need two.
What about this one?
They need have one page.
What about, does it show about parts of the body?
Yes, this one looks different and this one looks the
Okay, which picture shows parts of the body? Which picture? Which picture shows the place they live?
There's some behind him that's dangerous.
Which picture shows, let's take a look at the humps. Do they have the same humps?
Yes.
Which picture shows, I know, which picture shows that has cactus? Cactus is a kind of plant.
This one.
So, what's the difference? So this one, what did you learn about this picture? That you see what?
The same hump.
You see the place that they
Lives.
But this one, it tells you about what?
The part of the body. The part of the body.
Alright, now let's take a look at this one.
Out my face.
What's the difference between the two pictures? What did you learn about this one? What did you say about this one? It shows what to you? What do you mean? Parts of the body. But what about this one? It shows you what? It gives you what? What have you learned? To store fat, okay. What else? What about the picture itself? It shows you where they what? What about this one? Does it show you where to live? No, it just shows what? The parts of the body. But this one, it shows
the whole camel.
the whole camel in the place they
Live.
Alright, so that's the difference. So in this picture, you've learned about the parts of the body. And this one, it tells you where they
live.
and then also it talks about what do you see in where? What do you see in the desert? Alright. What about this partner? Let's see. What about this partner? I know, they can see you in the camera. I'm gonna see that. And I'm gonna show this to Mr. Mix, so you know that. And Miss Espedida. Alright, tell me. What have you learned in this picture and in this picture? What did you talk about? What can you say about this picture and this picture? What's the difference? Because Trinity and Brielle, Zyra and Amira already talked about it. Let's listen to you. What do you see in this one? You don't see in this one.
This one tells
what?
The camel body.
It tells the camel body parts. What about this one?
This one goes and tells about the camel body.
It's just what? So it tells you what?
Like it tells something.
It tells about the desert. Good job. Desiree, you want to say something?
I want to say something. White people
Alright, okay. So, hold on. Now, I'm going to show it to you. So, what we're going to do is we will compare it by using this graphic organizer. I'm going to model it to you first so that you would understand where we're going to. Yeah, put your names on it.
My toe really hurts. My toe hurts. This is not Wait, oh, it's dry. Title. Do you have the right? Do you have the right title? Look at this pizza. Whoa. This picture is right.
Alright.
You can hold one of mine still.
Alright.
Let's toast her.
Tell me now.
Do we have to write the title?
We don't need to write the title, but Miss Pono is going to draw. I'm going to draw the book.
Here's the top. Guys, stop.
We're going to draw that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alright. So in the middle, it says, tell me about those two things that are the same in those pictures.
Aren't you supposed to write the word same in it?
Yeah, same.
I can't see.
I will show it to you. Hold on. Alright. Tell me those two pictures. What are the things that you see that has something in common?
This one tells about the camel body part.
Oh, okay. So, but my question is first, what are the things that has in common? What are the two things? They both have what? What are the things they have both what?
Humps.
They both have humps, alright? It shows camel have humps. Camel. It says humps. humps. Camel. Those are the two things that have the same.
Camel.
Humps.
I can't see.
Of course, because I'm still writing. Alright. Is there anything else that you see that they have both?
I can't see
They both store fat in humps. Is there anything that you see? What else? What are other things that you see in both pictures?
Camel store mammal. Wait,
Store
camel store mammals.
They both amazing mammals, of course. Amazing.
They can walk long distance without eating or drinking.
Does it show in the picture?
Miss Parna, what is that?
It says camel humps.
No,
This one, amazing. Amazing.
not that.
This one or this one?
That's to the U.
Letter M.
Oh, it looks like a D.
Alright. They're both amazing. What else do you see both? They both have what? Look at the pictures. Is there anything else that you see in both pictures? They both have humps. They both amazing. Yeah, that's the difference. That's the thing that we're gonna write in next.
This one got a big hump and this one's a little bit growing.
Yeah, that's the difference. I think there are only two things they have both in common, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about this one and the second one. Alright, let's talk about
I said this one tells about the cat.
it tells about what camel? It tells about camels what?
Body part.
Alright, so the second text, Dallas said, do you agree? It says here, it shows camels'
Body part.
body parts. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes, alright. So, camels. I know.
Camel. Who was saying that? What is that? Is that a U? I can't see body parts.
Body parts. Alright. If this one shows body parts, what about this one shows? Yes, Trinity.
Camels. I can't say.
High five on the air.
No, it says that. I'm looking. I know. The piece of paper.
Who wrote the piece of paper?
No, the paper game.
What paper game? I don't understand what paper game is.
With the
No, don't do that.
card.
Somebody wrote on the card.
No, that card. Is it
You want to play the card game?
Is it the paper?
Okay.
Where the paper thing?
Just use your notebook. All right. So if this text, Dallas said, shows body parts, and this one shows what again, Trinity? I'm sorry.
That would show camels
They
live in
live in the desert.
In these store fat.
I'm sorry about this. Letter V.
Live
In desert.
You mean?
How do you spell desert?
You mean live in the desert? Camels live in a desert. D-E-S-E-R-T. That's what I was going to say.
Ah, look at that.
I don't see camels. Is this camels live in the desert?
All right. What do you see in here that you don't see in the other text?
Let's say desert.
It's letter D.
It looks like a now it's a letter D.
All right. Last one. What else do you see on the other picture that you don't see on the other text?
Camels.
Come on. What do you see in there that you don't see in here?
This camel.